Every business has two versions, the version that works at your current level and the version that holds up at scale. And most founders are unknowingly operating in the first one while trying to force the second. If you've ever felt that gap where things technically work but don't hold up as you scale, here's what's really going on behind the scenes. Your business is being held together by conversations instead of processes, memory instead of helpful structure, you stepping in instead of the system handling it. So when more demand comes in, it doesn't flow. It gets stuck and it bottlenecks. Work gets delayed, reworked, clarified mid-process, or escalated back to you. And now, instead of scaling, the team needs clarification before they can do anything. And you're thinking, why is this harder than it should be? It's because the issue in your business isn't we need more sales. The issue is our business can't consistently turn sales into delivered results yet. That's a completely different problem. And it's also the point where guessing stops working. You need to actually see where the breakdown is. Ask yourself, if I doubled sales this month, where would work slow down or stop? Not where things get busy, but where it breaks. Wherever work comes back to you, that's where your system isn't complete. And if you try this and realize there are multiple points where this is breaking, that's usually when it makes sense to step back and diagnose the whole system properly. But just start by picking one of those moments and fix it. Not everything, one. Add clarity to that one thing, assign ownership to that one thing. That's how systems actually get built. Because once work can move without stopping, without needing you to step in, that's when growth starts to feel different. It stops feeling like something you have to manage and starts feeling like something your business can actually handle. And if you're trying to land bigger customers, especially in retail or distribution, this is one of the biggest disconnects I see. Because you think you're being evaluated on how well you sell, but that's not what's actually happening. Your pitch doesn't close the deal. It earns you the right to be evaluated. That's it. Once you're in the conversation, once there's real interest, your customer shifts from, do we like this? To, can this actually work? And that is where most deals fall apart. Not because your product isn't good, not because your pitch wasn't strong, but because confidence broke. So what's actually happening in the buyer's mind? Here's what your customer or prospective customer is doing during that process. They're not just listening to what you say. They're watching how clearly you communicate, how quickly you follow up, how organized your information is, how easy it is for them to get answers, because all of that is a signal. To them, it answers one question. What will it feel like to work with this company at scale? And this is the part that founders miss. You're thinking, did I say the right thing? While they're thinking, will this be smooth or will this be a problem? This is where deals start to drag, not die. You didn't get a no. You get slower responses, more questions, longer decision cycles. And it feels confusing because from your side, everything is still positive. But from their side, they're trying to reduce their risk. And something in the process is making them hesitate. So instead of asking, how do I improve my pitch? How do I improve my positioning? The better question to ask is, what signals am I sending once the conversation starts? Because that's what builds or breaks buyer confidence. And if you've ever had deals that felt close but never moved forward, this is usually where the gap is, and exactly what we help founders pinpoint inside a scaling diagnostic. So what do we do about this? Here's something you can do immediately. Take your last 3 sales conversations and don't look at what you said. Look at what actually happened. Draw out, create a map of how long it took for you to follow up, how many back and forths were needed, where did they ask for clarification, where did things slow down? And then ask, where would a buyer start to feel friction or uncertainty in this process? That's your leak. That's where you have to focus. So just pick that one point in that process and tighten it. Make it faster, clearer, easier to navigate. If they're asking the same questions, create a standard response or an asset that helps get them an answer faster. If follow-up is inconsistent, standardize your response timing. Notice I'm not telling you to improve your pitch. I need you to improve their confidence. Because deals don't fall apart because of what you said. They fall apart because of what your customer experiences while they're deciding to work with you or not. And if you're not sure where that experience is breaking down, that's exactly what we map out inside a scaling diagnostic, where we look at your business and fix whatever is slowing the sales process down. So I highly encourage you to spend 30 minutes with me and my team. We will zero in on your specific business, and you'll walk away with something you can apply immediately to get things moving again. You can book your scaling diagnostic in my profile. I hope this was helpful, and I can't wait to learn more about what you're building and help get your business growing and moving again.